Climate change is the main driver of heat waves, and that's the evidence for that is overwhelming. There is no doubt about that. We have done tons of observations. We have models, everything agrees. The scientific consensus is overwhelming and is decisive, right? And we know that as long as we're going to keep burning fossil fuels, we're going to see an increase in temperatures, and that's going to make heat waves more likely and more intense. We're looking at heat waves becoming more and more frequent, more intense, happening over longer periods of time in the year. So summer is going to feel longer. And we're looking in some places at, heat waves of 40, 45 degrees, almost 50 degrees temperature, probably more than that in the next 20 years. And we're looking at that being completely normal, by the end of the century if we don't act on climate change right now. Humans, industrialized societies, in our industrialized societies, we're burning coal and oil and gas. These are fossil fuels that are buried in the ground that have formed deep in the Earth's ground in the mantle for hundreds of thousands of years, millions of years, literally. So very, very slowly over time, these are deposits of organic material that have turned into what we call fossil fuels, so oil, gas, and coal. And we're basically pulling them out. We're burning them over, the Industrial Revolution was about 150 years ago. So we're talking about timescales of just a few years compared to these millions of years. And as we burn these fossil fuels, we're releasing carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. And carbon dioxide is a really, really potent greenhouse gas. That basically means that when you burn it, when you put it into the atmosphere, it makes the atmosphere warmer. Oceans play an important role in our climate. They are part of the climate system, and they actually absorb most of the excess heat coming from our planet. As oceans absorbed more and more carbon dioxide, they're becoming more and more acidic, and that's having all sorts of impacts on the ecosystems, the marine life, and of course on the ocean's ability to further absorb more heat. Generally speaking, places with higher humidity are going to have it worse because you know how much worse heat feels when it's muggy outside, right? And if you're in a city, you also have these urban heat island effects. So basically the tarmac and the concrete absorbs all this heat, and they get warmer, and also these places don't cool down as much during the night. So you're more likely to have these prolonged, 2-3 week events where the temperature just doesn't go below 20 degrees at night.